Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Peace, love, and light, family. Welcome to a brand new episode of the High Zone. Today on the menu, we got some mind-bending, mysterious TikToks they don't want you to see. If you're not tapped in with the family yet, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me and the family. It's Sunday. Let's enjoy these clips. Let's do what we do. We're gonna vibrate high. Let's get straight into these videos.
Yo, what's going on over here? Y'all see this? Is that I don't think this is a missile. If you look, one hits, either it crashes, but then the second one takes a turn away. I mean, y'all gotta help me out with this. It's time to put our minds together. What is this? What are we looking at over here?
I have no idea,
Is this
brother,
a missile,
man.
or is this some kind of interdimensional being?
Truly, that look like some different kind of energy right there. I mean, the thing did swoop down and kept it moving, and the other one landed and blew up somewhere. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about that.
Bruh, the money's gone, y'all. The money's fucking gone, okay? All the pretending, well, he's appealing it and he's going to... The money is gone. Remember that 40 billion that they gave to Argentina? Yeah, that's their escape fund money. Just like the Yazis did, just like Hitler did. They're running to Argentina. Just like Steve Bannon said, they're all going to fucking jail. Wait till everything starts flipping blue, right? We got Tennessee. Wait till that shit flips blue. Everybody is gone. I'm telling you, that money that they used for Snap, they sent that to Argentina. It wasn't for the ballroom. That way, they can run away, not get extradited, and hide. It's just another play out of their Yahtzee dictatorship playbook, okay? They already know that the Argentinian government hid Hitler or let them come there, right? We know that shit wasn't free. We know that shit wasn't cheap. Hitler and his girlfriend, Mengele, Joseph Mengele, Reichman, Rushman, Eichmann, all of the fucking architects of the Holocaust ran to Argentina. We know that for a fact. Now all of a sudden, out of the blue, fucking Trump gives Argentina, as racist as he is, Argentina $40 billion for a bailout for nothing. They can't even come up with half of the money to give the food stamp recipients so they can eat and have Thanksgiving. Not even half. That was in the contingency fund already in case the government shuts down. The money is gone.
Crazy work. We gave these people $40 billion. And he said that was to help them come out of a hole they really needed. Like, we don't really need it. We got kids that's going hungry. People that need food. People that need medical. I mean, I'm not into this politic thing like I said, but make it make sense. How come we helping somebody else instead of helping the home team? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
Wow. Whoa.
Ooh.
Fuck.
That's nasty work.
Yeah, I've just fucking crashed into a river, dude. Fuck.
Damn, that was a road turned into a river.
My car is just fucking gone, dude. I'm in a river. I'm fucked.
Where's the signs to stop the cars from going into the water?
The water's coming into my car. See ya.
So it is. Man, that's crazy, man. Hope you got insurance, buddy. That's rough. That is rough.
No, oh fuck, dude. If you saw the situation that I'm in right now.
She will be here Saturday. She will be here Friday evening.
It's starting Friday
evening. Coming up. And it's the Saturday.
You look familiar. You don't know me?
You bomb buckler, Rita.
Yes, brother.
Rasta, 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 Rasta.
Don't make me cry, please.
I promise. Stop crying, man.
Oh, brother.
That's definitely a beautiful story. 20 years without seeing your brother, 20 years without seeing your sister. That's a long time, bro. That's disconnection, if you ask me. But I'm glad they pulled back like a magnet and found each other. That is a beautiful story right there. I thought I'd share that with you guys. I hope y'all appreciate that.
This woman claims she has actually met many different angels. Watch
You
this.
said, what about the angel?
Oh, he come to this house here.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, who are you? He said, I'm an angel from heaven. So God sent me down. See, I'm not the only person God sent down. They sent down over 100 angels to watch on people like me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, how he know me? He said, God knows you by name. He sent me down to your address. I said, well, how he know my address?
Don't tell me your address, but when you say he don't come through the door, how do we come in?
In the light.
In the light?
In the
Yeah.
light.
But from that night on, that day on, he tried to talk stuff to me.
When he sit on your thing that had as a light to you, you say he'll touch you and it feels like what now?
He'll do what?
You said when he touches you, it feels like what? It feels cold?
He took no like this.
And you said you think it's what? Medicine?
Yeah, cold drops of water. I say it's water, but it's some drops of rain.
Mm-hmm.
Drops on my leg, on this leg here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I be praying for the whole body, but it drops it down long in here.
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2 drops, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
And I never see it, and I never feel nothing, because when I feel it, I feel like it's water.
Mm-hmm. And what do you believe it is?
I believe it's medicine from God.
Okay.
Because I told Helen about it.
My Lord.
And Helen said, Mama, said, that's what it is. That's medicine, but you think it's water. That's why I said it's supposed to be cold.
That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story, and I'm happy Nana shared that with us. I'm truly happy Nana shared that with us. Let me know what y'all thought about what Nana was talking about in this video. Angels are real, and they come through the light. Love, light, and peace, family. Love, light, and peace, family.
Bruh, I'm walking on this boardwalk. There's just a little girl following me, but she don't got nobody with her. And ain't nobody around. The fuck?
This is a sad case. That little girl name is Ashley. She went missing in that park a couple years ago and never made it back home. And the crazy part is, this woman with her child seen the little girl, but the little girl is deceased. That little girl, eyes was all black. And you know what that means when your eyes is all black. It's been a lot of stuff in these skies, man. You don't know if it's facts or cap. I just see somebody hand. Usually get that AI sound. I'm not getting that AI sound. Family, I know everything could be AI nowadays, definitely can't be. But that didn't look like AI too much. Comment down below, facts or cap. Let me know your opinion. Yeah, them boys got hazmat suits on with some kind of oxygen breathing thing. A lot of things been falling out the sky lately. A lot of things been falling out the sky. In fact, when you look at that thing on the floor, does it look like something you ever seen before? Personally, it doesn't to me. It looks like a spaceship blown up, literally. So you don't know what it is, or you can't even use the parts. It's literally fried, cooked. It's getting weird out here, man. When it comes to Mexico sightings, you definitely gonna get your money's worth. Mexico has a whole lot of sightings. A lot is happening in Mexico. And I was wishing they would share more on the internet. You really have to dig to find it. Comment down below what y'all thought about that.
It automatically refunds the food after 10:15. It just automatically. You got charged for the coffee, but sandwiches are going to be refunded. Ma'am, I had that and you're not listening.
I'm listening.
No,
you got
you're trying to argue this
and we're going to exchange back what the food is.
Ma'am, she
You
was
said
full
properly
thing.
and apologize to somebody for being here over an hour. That's what
You can have everything. I'm not going to keep you.
Nah, catch that hot ass coffee.
That lady just threw hot coffee on someone. That is a charge, lady. You ain't know that? You definitely gonna go to jail for throwing hot coffee on somebody. Is it that serious? Is McDonald's that serious for you to throw coffee on somebody? Crashing out over McDonald's? That is diabolical.
Cancer was not common until 1874. In fact, the medical school that I went to, the guy's name on the building is called Alton Oshner. I'm going to tell you a story that he told me my first year in medical school. It was the old man that owned the hospital. He said he used to tell the medical students in the 1920s when they saw a case of lung cancer to come in and see it because you're likely never going to see another case of this in your life. I want you to think about that for a minute, Luke. So here's the thing. I told you the first bulb ever made, and when the power grid was built out, was between 1879 and the 1920s. The reason why cancer wasn't common because we didn't have the stimulus that caused it. And guess what? Today, in 1900, colon cancer was the 37th leading cause of cancer in the United States. 5 generations later, it's number 2. How'd that shit happen? Well, guess what?
No pun intended.
Right. Well, your colon. Think about where your colon is. Your colon is inside your gut. How many people do you think who get colon cancer let infrared A light go right through their belly? Remember, infrared A light penetrates 10 to 30 centimeters. Okay? Everybody wants to blame it on the food, but you know I'm not that dude. Okay? I'm going to blame it on the light that you allow in your environment. And I'm going to explain to you exactly the reason why it happens. Because let me tell you something. When you go from 37th to 2nd in 5 generations, that takes Darwin and the nuclear genome right out of it. changes don't happen that fast to nuclear DNA. And guess what? What are we studying? We're studying the nuclear DNA to look for the cause of colon cancer. Epic freaking failure. Why? It's a mitochondrial disease. And mitochondria all respond to incident EMF. And the type of EMF they respond best to, 250 to 780. Don't forget.
That was some gems right there, people. Super gems. Basically, he's saying it's not really the food, it's the light spectrum that's around. The light that you letting into your body. I mean, what kind of light? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole and figure out what kind of light he was talking about. He did give up the spectrum, so that is a clue right there. Comment down below.
Alright, it's official. Japan have officially declared war on bears. This week, the freaking Japanese military were deployed to help contain a worrying surge of bear attacks, which are occurring largely in residential areas, including supermarkets, schools, and bus stops. What the hell? In fact, in just the last 6 months alone, 12 people have been killed and over 100 more have been injured, which is the highest amount of attacks since records began. But before you think the army is going in there dumping rounds at these bears, soldiers are not actually allowed to kill them under Japanese law. They're only providing logistical support like setting up traps and then launching drones that bark and then play sounds of fireworks to scare them off, and also supporting hunters who are allowed to kill them. But what makes it even crazier is why it's worse now than ever before. Reports state that this is largely down to Japan's declining population, with hunters getting old and retiring, villages and cities getting emptier, encouraging these bears to move in. But also they state that climate change is interfering with the flowers and pollination of some of their food that they usually eat. So they've been increasingly moving into suburban areas to look for something to eat. One Japanese mayor even explained how some residents have become so afraid that they're canceling events and refusing to leave their home.
I didn't think they had bears over there, to be honest with you. I thought they had pandas.
And NASA's acting administrator Sean Duffy has replied to Kim Kardashian's inquiry about Three Eye Atlas, right? Kim says, wait, what's the tea about Three Eye Atlas? And Sean Duffy replies, NASA's observation shows that this is a third interstellar comet to pass through our solar system. No aliens, no threat to life here on Earth. And then goes round, well, down to kind of describe what Three Eye Atlas actually means, right? Which is a little bit strange. So, NASA, why the hell are you replying to Kim Kardashian's inquiry?
Thank you.
And not Harvey Lowe's and other astrophysicists and astronomers' inquiries about it. And thousands of other people like myself and other civilian populace that want to know more about the subject in question, right? Why are you replying to someone like this and not everyone else and researchers in the field that actually just want genuine questions and information? What's going on, right? NASA, you've been fumbling it hard recently, and I feel like, you know, with the best respects, get a grip of yourself, alright? And let us know what the hell is going on. I mean, you guys know my thoughts on the whole subject itself, but the information that obviously you guys know about and are withholding, which seems like you're withholding, and not actually answering the answers or questions of the general populace. What is going on?
NASA, that is crazy work, okay? That is crazy work. You don't answer to Harvey Loeb, which is a scientist who really does this. I mean, he has his own telescope and everything. He got other scientists working with him. But you answer Kim Kardashian about Third Eye Atlas. That is crazy, man. Comment down below.
Okay guys, so hear me out. This is gonna get a little kooky. If you don't have your mind open, just keep scrolling right now because you're gonna think I sound ridiculous. But I'm at the point where like I don't mind sounding crazy because things are clicking in my brain. And if it's not in yours, I don't know. So I said in the last video that the English language has a bunch of witchcraft in it. Hear me out. Hold on. So when I first heard this, I was like, what are you talking about? But then when someone broke it down, I was like, what is going on? So you know how we learn cursive in school, right? I already talked about television, tele-vision. Now back to our scheduled programming, channeling certain visions on the television, programming us to think certain things that they put on the television is fiction when it really is non-fiction. Y'all know that with technology, they have it already made 30 years before they release it to the public because they put out things little by little to see what the public can handle. Like with the existence of sirens. You guys remember that documentary where that submarine went to the bottom of the ocean and that hand was on the glass and people were like, oh my gosh, mermaids are real, mermaids are real. That was a fake documentary. It was a pseudo documentary to test how much the public can handle. Look it up. Anyway, y'all, off topic. So when it comes to English, you know how the Bible says there's life and death in the tongue, right? You know how they did that whole study about plants, and like when you speak positively to plants and negatively to plants, the ones that got spoke negatively to, they stopped growing and died, but the ones that got spoke positively to flourished and grew. That's because our words have frequencies. Our words mean a lot. This is why people are so heavy on like speaking positive, like speaking things into the universe. I don't believe in like the universe, I believe in Jesus Christ, and I understand what the Bible tells us there's life and death in the tongue, not only on how we treat each other and treat people, but also what we say, what we put out there, because the enemy is always watching. The enemy is always waiting for your vulnerability and what you speak over your life to try to turn that into reality. So when it comes to cursive, right, it's literally in the name, which is crazy. You know how with cursive you have to continue your stroke? I always remember my English teacher told me, never let your pen leave the paper. If you do, then it's going to be messed up. You have to continue until the end. You know how with witchcraft you have to continue the ritual to the end or else it won't work. Why is it called cursive? Cursive? What? Why would it be called that? On top of that, when we're spelling a word, it's called spelling. When we get out of school, and you already know that there's a matrix out there that they create for us, not like a literal matrix, but the 9 to 5, working until you are literally dead and tired. You only live on the weekends. You keep this endless cycle where you're paying bills, paying off debt, going to work, being tired, paying bills, paying off debt, eating, sleeping, pooping, getting tired. They want to keep us so earthly minded and stressed and distracted that we don't see the heavenly meaning behind things. So when you're kicked out of school, right, you're called expelled. Expelled? Y'all, what? Our days of the week, it's called weekdays. When we're in our 9 to 5s and we are spiritually like drained and mentally and emotionally drained by the end of the week, because they're weekdays, because of this reality that they want us to play into. By the end, it's called weekends. We are weakened by the end of our weekdays. Come on, y'all, it's literally in the language. And I thought it was crazy at first too, but then I started thinking, I'm like, this is weird, like this is crazy. And something is not right about it. Even in our lingo, y'all, even in our lingo, we speak like when we're laughing at something, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm weak, I'm dead. What? Like why is so much of our language negative and what we speak over ourselves negative? Why? Make it make sense. I'm not saying don't speak English or don't speak, but it really does go to show how easily we can talk so negatively on our life and not even realize it. All I know is it's food for thought, okay? I'm not telling you to believe me. I'm not telling you to think that this is real. All I'm saying is that it's strange. Like everything I'm learning, the more I wake up, the more strange the world is becoming. Anyway, y'all, as always, make sure you like, follow, and comment down below what you think.
Let me know what y'all thought about that. She was definitely pointing out a lot of gems. The English language is a spell. This is why you have to be careful on what you say. Positive affirmations only. Love, light, and peace, like I preach. But anyway, drop it down below. Let me know what y'all thought about that.
Tom Brady just revealed that he loved his dog so much that he cloned her. So while married to his ex-wife, the family had a pit bull mix named Luna, which they adored. So much so that when she died in 2023, he wanted an exact copy of her. Now, to do this, Tom Brady actually partnered with Colossal Biosciences, which is the same company that resurrected the extinct direwolf earlier this year. And they successfully cloned Luna using a blood sample which was taken from her before she died. Which I guess raises the question, how long was bro planning this? But also, Tom Brady is actually an investor of this company. And they conveniently recently announced that they will also be expanding their cloning as a service to other pet owners as well. And I know people like spending money on their dogs, but this is gonna be next level. So the question is, should we be cloning our pets after they die?
That's a big sin. Big old sin. Of course they want to clone their dogs. They are getting cloned. Why not clone your pet too? 2-for-1 special.
So here's Michael Jackson telling you to escape Saturn. This is the Saturn ring with the stars, right? Because they speak in symbolism, and if you do not understand symbolism, you are walking through life like a headless chicken, not understanding the communication that's being communicated to you. You have to understand symbolism. But what is Saturn? Saturn represents anything that restricts human consciousness, anything that restricts you. That could be a law. This is why judges wear black robes, to represent the black planet of Saturn, because it's associated with the winter, darkness. Anything that restricts you. It could be belief systems, religion. This is why you always see the black cube in religion, because the black cube symbolizes Saturn and it restricts the mind. It enslaves the mind, and you cannot develop your consciousness if you believe in a religion, because it externalizes your power into an external god. So he's basically telling you to escape the mind control, and here's some more Freemasonic symbolism of Michael Jackson, the checkerboard floor.
Jackson been trying to put us on the low though, cause you know he's being watched 24/7. But Mike definitely had the knowledge too. They don't care about us. Don't let that song go over your head. He was definitely preaching and trying to put us on for a long time, but his time came up.
I went to Walmart and I went to Stop and Shop.
Pay attention.
And I'm telling you right now, Walmart had so many undercovers throughout that store. You go into Walmart, if you want to, thinking you're going to come out of there with some free food, you're going to jail. I'm going to say that to you again. Let me tell you something. Every aisle that I went in, there was more agents in it, and there's people out shopping. Because they try to make it seem like everybody poor, but it's people that got money and people are shopping. They're still shopping. So today is day one without no food stamps. Now, most people still got food in their house. But as we approach the end of this week, that's when people are going to start panicking. Stop and Shop. I walked to Stop and Shop. And right by that, with that exit, those exits where you got to leave with the food, there's armed security. Now, I say that to say this. When the people that goes to shoplift because they don't have the money to shop, when they realize that they can't make it out that supermarket with the groceries, they already left their house intending to commit a crime. You went to the supermarket because you saved for rainy days. Who do you think they're going to be looking at? You just think that you just going to come out of the supermarket like it's something sweet, pushing your shopping cart. You got the nice, the ribeye steak sitting there, the nice juicy pack of chicken. You don't want to, you even acting up. You fancy, huh? You don't want to got you some Doritos and you got some Chips Ahoy's. You fancy, huh? And you just think that they just going to let you walk out of that supermarket and load your groceries because the stores don't give a damn what happens in that parking lot. That's on you.
Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? They gonna be waiting for your ass right outside that door. Yeah. Soon as you come out with that cart, they charging you for everything. It's not worth it. This is what they want you to do. They want you to go in that store, fill up your cart, and come out and get caught. More money for them. More money for them. Be smart, people. Be very smart. Think about what you're doing before you do it. All right? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about what her song was dropping.
You balling down here. Stop playing with me, dude. Stop playing with me, dude. Stop playing with me, dude.
Boy, just spice himself? Nah, big dog. Nah, big dog. Ooh. Jim Jones out here wildin'. That ain't Max B. Shit. Oh. How many punches he throwing?
It's 2 a.m. against me. You hurt my friend. You fucking hurt my partner. You hurt my friend. You okay?
Sit down. You're not
He assaulted me. He assaulted me. They both assaulted me.
Go sit down.
They both assaulted me.
Sit your ass down. I don't fucking care. Sit your ass down now.
What the fuck did I just say? Sit your ass down. You guys have gloves or first aid? You're not listening.
She threw that, man. Come over here. Shit. Jim Jones ain't playing out here. All that working out, he's showing something. He's showing y'all he got the muscles, boy. Oh, hold on. Jim Jones should have security around him. You got money, bro. You should have security to avoid all this. It doesn't make sense, bro. I understand he touched you. This why you have security, to avoid all the problems. Comment down below.
It was only a matter of time till he got Rakai. You see, we keep excluding these streamers, acting like they're different. They're no different than those actors down in HW. Because out of everybody you could have been for Halloween, you decided to be this. Now, if you know, you know. This is an HR in plain sight. Rakai, you didn't have to do this, but you chose to do this. HW made you pay your dues. Effective immediately. Oh, yeah. Remember that movie, White Chicks? Yeah. What a cool costume. To be
crazy work, Rakai.
All the things you could have been. You decided to be this? No, they decided that you be this. Shh! Shut up! You could have just been yourself. Or you could have just been a scary movie character, an action hero, a cartoon character, anything in the world. But no, you decided to be this. Who put you up to this, Rakai? Who put you up to this? Because we all know when it's your time to show and prove, you have to show and prove, pay your dues or you're through. That's just how this goes down in HW, guys. Who put you up to this, Kai? I just played around, guys. This video is for entertainment purposes only. This is his Halloween costume. Remember that movie, White Chicks? Yeah, that's who he's trying to be. I don't know. You let me know.
Rakai, my boy, that is crazy work. Once I seen Kevin Hart on the stream for the first time, was that last year? I already knew what time it was, and I already knew what was gonna go down. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Once you see Kev around them young boys, them boys was getting groomed and trained. Anyways, Zone family, comment down below about your man Rakai looking like, yeah, comment down below. But anyway, family, I appreciate you if you made it to the end. You are goated. You are definitely goated. You are one of them ones. I cannot stress that enough. You are a legendary. Please, before you get out of here, if you're not subscribed with the family yet, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me and the family. I appreciate y'all, Zone family, from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Vibrate high. Remove negative energy from around you. Stay hydrated. Keep grounding. And with that being said, Zone family, love thy neighbor. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Zone.